Carbon emissions cuts and national herd cut? Sinn Féin has declined to declare whether the national herd should be lowered and has no position on the amount of carbon reduction that farmers should be required to make. Prior to Wednesday's cabinet meeting, the government and the main opposition party were still in negotiations over establishing a carbon reduction target for the agriculture industry. Sinn Féin's climate spokesperson, Darren O'Rourke, stated that his party had agreed to a 51% reduction in carbon emissions overall by 2030, although he was unable to provide the precise reductions for each sector. Mr. O'Rourke asserted that Sinn Féin cannot formulate a position on agriculture reductions without first reviewing a study produced by McKinsey for the government. The Social Democrats and People Before Profit, two opposition parties and organizations, have both issued statements advocating for a maximum drop in agriculture spending of 30%. According to Mr. O'Rourke, agriculture, like every other sector, must do its part. Fairness, ambition, and attainability are required of the targets. We do not have the details, line by line, percentage by percentage, and we're not going to pick a figure out of thin air, the statement reads. What that means in terms of percentages, what that means in terms of the transformational change that's going to happen across every sector, that needs to happen across every sector. When asked directly if Sinn Féin thought the national herd should be reduced, Mr. O'Rourke responded, "We do not have the information. We are unsure of what is feasible. It is unknown what can be accomplished with a static herd number." He stated that if a general election was scheduled soon, Sinn Féin would not be giving voters particular goals to work for. Because of the way the act was written, it would be left to the government and individual ministers to establish sectoral emission caps after the election period, during which there would be no explicit objectives. Regarding the determination of greenhouse gas reductions for the agriculture sector, Mr. O'Rourke claimed that there has been a poison dialogue. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel.